Hey guys, today I'm doing a question and answer. I haven't done one in a while. In fact, the last one I did was with Ben, so today we're just gonna get a little bit more personal. It's just me and I'm in my parents' backyard, so let's go ahead and get started. Question 1, do you ever have a cheat day? If you do, what do you eat? Yeah, I post stuff all the time. My biggest cheat is I love sugar. Ice cream is my absolute favorite. That's why I'm always making ice cream. Do you drink a gallon of water? If not, explain why. If so, explain how you spread it out during your day so you won't feel bloated. I don't drink necessarily a gallon of water per se. I do drink a gallon of liquid. I don't love drinking just plain water. So I will just squeeze some lemon juice in there sometimes. Sometimes I'll make some tea. Sometimes I'll make some iced tea. So in general, I do drink over a gallon or a gallon of liquid, not just plain water. And how I spread it out is I just drink it throughout the day. It's not like a certain time of the day or anything like that, or a certain amount of water I have to drink during my workout. But so in general, I just listen to my body, and sometimes I haven't drank enough water by the end of the day and I just drink a lot of water before I go to bed. Do you believe in counting calories, macros, or just eating healthy the majority of the time? Personally, I do not count macros whatsoever. I just try to eat real food as much as I can most of the time. I stick with vegetables, protein, healthy fats that come from nuts and seeds, and I drink a lot of liquid. I try not to eat very much of things that come in a box, things that come in a package, things that come in. The only thing that I really do on a daily basis that come in a container is my protein powder, but I try to make it the cleanest protein powder I have. In between a lot of different proteins right now. That's another question. I'll address that in this question too, but right now I have Quest, I have SFA. I'm gonna combine a couple of questions into one. Somebody asked me about a fat burner, and somebody asked me about some kind of detox tea. I do not believe in any kind of teas. There's detox teas, there's no quick fixes, fat burners. I do not take any of those. When I was 21, I'm 35 right now, when I was 21, I did take Hydroxycut for like 2 days, and I felt like I was gonna have a heart attack and die, and I was waitressing and I was like, what the heck is this? This is terrible. I know that since then they've taken out the ephedrine, which is what it made my heart go so fast. But in general, I have, ever since then, that was the only time in my life that I actually tried something. It was just something, an experiment, but I don't believe in detox teas. I believe in just sticking, like I said before, consistently being consistent with a healthy lifestyle. So another question I'm going to combine into one. What was the first thing you decided to change in order to begin your healthy lifestyle? And I had somebody else ask me at what age I was. That when I started, I was 16 years old. I've been working out since then. My mom got me a membership at Valley Total Fitness back then, and I just started working out, and I lost like 15 or 20 pounds that summer. And I remember going back to school and everyone was so impressed that I lost weight. Where do you recommend to start? You know, for some people, starting on a Monday is always good. I just think that initially, yes, that's great. If you want to start Monday, that's awesome. But at the end of the day, it has to be when you are ready. Not until then. It's like asking somebody to quit smoking and they're not ready. When you're ready, you will know you're ready and you will not look back. You know, life is not about being perfect. It's about finding your happy spot and then going with it. It's not about, it's never going to be perfect, so don't expect perfection of yourself. Just prepare yourself. You might fail, but then allow yourself to say it's okay if I failed, and then allow yourself to get right back on track. And I always say it's about consistently being consistent. So you have to take whatever you're doing with and just be consistent at it. So when you're working out, when you're eating healthy, it's consistently doing those things that gets you the results. It's not 1 or 2 days of doing good and then going bad and then doing good and then doing bad. It's consistently being good and respecting your body, respecting yourself, and allowing yourself to indulge sometimes, because it's all about moderation. What are my top 5 kitchen appliances? I actually don't have a top 5. I actually have a top 2. I have my blender and my food processor. I do have an ice cream maker, which I absolutely love, but not everyone is into ice cream as much as I am. And for those that are, I suggest that you get a popsicle maker or mold holder. That's so much easier to get a popsicle mold than an ice cream maker. And a good blender is going to allow you to create very, very smooth things. I have a Blendtec, which I actually prefer over a Vitamix. I've used both of them so many times in the last couple of years, and I always go back to my Blendtec. I had a couple questions about my workouts, what made me cut back on cardio, have I seen any changes in my body. To be honest, I feel that cutting back on cardio was the best thing I've ever done. So I was a person that would do 45 minutes, 30 minutes of cardio at least every, I would say 6 days a week, and then I would do maybe 15-20 minutes of weight training. So in the last year, I actually cut that back significantly. I did 0 of the machine cardio, and I started doing things like burpees, high jumps, sprints. Those are my cardio, but I include that in my weight training. I will do, sometimes I'll do sprints first thing in the morning, and then I'll hit the gym and do weights in the evening, or not in the evening, I'm sorry, the late afternoon, maybe after breakfast. Sometimes I work out on an empty stomach, sometimes I don't work out on an empty stomach. I just go by what I feel like I do. I always work out first thing in the morning, sometime in the morning between like before 10 a.m. I feel like if I don't get my workout in before 10 a.m., it's like the beginning of my day. I can't really get my day started until I work out. It makes me feel the best when I do work out. I am actually at my parents' house right now, so I don't have access to a gym, so I've been using an app called Sworkit, S-W-O-R-K-I-T. They have a series of free apps that I found out about it from somebody at the gym that was working out next to me. I was like, what app is that you're using? And they showed me. So I love it. It's allowed me to do so many different body weight exercises. It's a free app, and there's so many different series. There's one for legs, there's one for arms, there's one for back, there's one for core, there's one that's like an intensity cardio training. But the series of apps are just really, really great, and I recommend that you guys download it. Okay, those are all the questions that I'm going to answer today. I hope you guys liked this video. If you really liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and if you have any more questions, make sure you leave them in the description box, and I will try to answer them to the best of my ability. Have a great day, guys. Bye.